In the last video, we covered how to identify the conversation. We used the aria-label attribute to provide a better name for each conversation, and we enhanced this by adding a timestamp to make it easier to understand the message history and to provide a unique name for every message. This video shows how to support dynamic content. We'll use an aria-live attribute to make each section element be announced through the screen reader, and we'll explain how to use the aria-live value to increase the priority of when new content is announced. Screen reader users navigate on-screen content audibly. If parts of the screen change visually, we need to ensure the change is identifiable programmatically as well. By making a change programmatically identifiable, the screen reader monitors what has changed and announces the change audibly. Looking at the code, every conversation block is rendered within a parent section container, which has the ID of conversation body. When a new message is received, either from the bot or user, it is added into this container. To trigger the screen reader to announce the change audibly, the attribute aria-live is added with a value of polite. Accessible Rich Internet Applications, ARIA, are a collection of attributes which can be added to HTML to make screen readers and other assistive technology programmatically aware of dynamic changes to the interface. When new content is added to the conversation body container, the aria-live attribute causes the screen reader to announce the new content audibly. The value polite determines how the screen reader should prioritize announcing the message. Screen readers announce all content audibly, and there may be a buffer of previous content which is currently being announced. A value of polite will pause announcing new messages until existing messages have been announced first. The priority can be increased by changing to a value of assertive, which causes all existing messages being announced by the screen reader to pause and the chatbot messages to take priority. Unless a message is urgent, there is little need to use assertive. Clicking the button named Click will cycle through a simulated chatbot conversation with the messages output to the container with a short delay. The screen reader NVDA is running and will announce the new content audibly.
Clickable click button. Hello, I see you're looking at loans. Can I book you in to see one of our lenders? Chatbot conversation. That would be great. Can I book in for Monday? Chatbot conversation. What's the closest branch to you? Chatbot conversation. I'm in Canberra, so it's the city branch. Chatbot conversation. Great. I've booked you in to speak to one of our lenders on Monday. Chatbot conversation.
It's important to understand the aria-live attribute and value cannot be added dynamically and must be present when the page loads. The assistive technology needs to be aware of the live region before it can begin monitoring for changes. We showed how the aria-live attribute triggers assistive technology, in this case a screen reader, to announce newly updated and dynamic content, and how messages can be announced according to the priority value. A value of polite adds the message to the existing queue of content to be announced, while assertive jumps the queue and is announced immediately. Check the descriptions below for background information, WCAG2 success criteria, links to the transcript and completed HTML source on GitHub, and remember to like and share.